here that we were looking for.
It's the missile silo. Whoa. All right, folks. Well, I was hoping it would be a little more exciting than it is, but it looks like Middletown's pretty much turned this place into like an emergency type place or something like that. But this used to be the Nike missile silo here. So I'm just going to do a little freaking filming, this and that, but it's under 24-hour surveillance. There's cameras here and there, so I'm just going to picture, record what I can. But there's other sites in Portland and so forth that I'm going to go to and check out too, so maybe it'll be a little more exciting there. But I'll show you some of the area later, folk. All right, so at some point had a big old structure here, but that's long gone. And used to come over here. As you can see, the stairs are pretty old. I'm gonna try and make it up a ways though, and at least get to the fence. Maybe they won't freaking arrest me if I just go to the fence. So, all right, folks, we'll check it out. Be right back. All right, so I got a better shot of it right here. It says United States Army Reserve Center. So this is probably about all I'm going to get to see of this. I don't want to go messing around with these guys and get in trouble. So, but I'll explain the place a little bit more in a bit. Later, folk. All right, folks. So I think that's going to be about it for this area. And look at the freaking field of freaking grass I have to walk through to get this freaking... I was really hoping to be better than this, but what are you going to do? But anyways, there it is. Yeah, so they got the surveillance. That's a camera right there. There's a few more around here, so I'm not going to mess with these guys and get in trouble over this. There's some more in Portland that hopefully is a little bit better and I could get into, so we'll check it out at some point. Later, folk. All right, folks, you got this here too, and it goes down there, and it's not connected on that side, and it's not connected on this side either. So who knows? I don't know. I assume maybe it was used for back in the day. You know what I'm saying? When they brought the missiles up and stuff like that. Supplies and everything. I assume if it had anything to do with this building, that's what it's for. So. Anyways, folk. All right, folk. Well, knowing that I couldn't get quite into the missile site, I didn't realize that Middletown had like taken it over and they made like some sort of emergency management place out of it or something like that. I don't know. But it's got 24-hour surveillance around it. And, I just don't want to mess with these guys. I mean, the cops don't bother me here. Nobody bothers me here. So I don't want to, start trespassing in places and give them a reason to have to hunt me down. But, due to the fact that we couldn't get in there, it wasn't exciting as I thought it was going to be. I think I'll give you a little bit of background on it anyways, and, let you know a little bit more about it. They're actually called the Nike missile silos, I guess you would call them, missile silos. And, it's in Chuckleland, and basically it would consist of, the headquarters, which also stationed the radio tower or the radar tower. And that would normally be called IFC. And then you had, of course, the launch pad for the missiles itself, or battery. And each battery consisted of about four missiles. And, excuse me, sorry. But basically what the missiles were for, they were called Ajax. And what these missiles were for, it was a warhead, I want to say a fragmentation warhead, if that sounds right. But anyways, the missile's primary purpose was, it was a line a line of sight anti-aircraft missile. All right. And they were called Nike, and Nike, of course, is the goddess of victory in Greek mythology. So anyways, they had their main purpose was to shoot down Russian bombers. All right. And they each one would shoot down a single bomber. And obviously after a while, with the Cold, I don't know, is that Cold War stuff or whatever, but us making a whole bunch more missiles and making more planes, it got to the point where a missile shooting down a single plane ain't gonna cut it. So what they ended up doing was kind of like a second generation missile from the Ajax. It became basically the Hercules, and which was basically a nuclear warhead was attached to the missile. And that way the missile would be shot up. It's still in the aircraft. It's still going for the bombers. But this way it's got a nuke on it, and it would take out a bomber squadron, each one, instead of a single bomber. They were going for the whole bomber squadron now. And they figured the concept was it would be better off to blow up a nuclear warhead. Man, throat's killing me today. But it would be better to blow up a nuclear warhead in the skies of America than to have Russia drop nuclear warheads on America. That was the concept there. And basically, so shoot them up, boom. The missile is going to explode, taking out the squadron with either it's going to be the nuclear blast or, the radiation activity, thermal and EMPs, electromagnetic pulse, would just, tear them up. And so they took over the place. I wasn't aware of it. I didn't know Middletown. People used to go up there all the time. As you can see in the video, I show you the grass and everything and where the old stairs were, and you can see it's all overgrown. I didn't really see anything going on in the place. I think they just there's this big thing stored there, and all it is during safety week, they bring it out and they demonstrate to kids and everybody what it's like walking through a building with filled with smoke. It's like a big trailer and it fills with smoke, and it's like, holy crap, this sucks. But I see that stored there. I don't know what else they're doing there. I don't know if it's just in case something major happens in Middletown type emergency management place. I don't know. But anyways, there's cameras everywhere. I showed you that too. There's cameras everywhere, and like I said, I'm not going to get in trouble. But anyways, that's the gist of it. Missile base, Cold War stuff, Nike, all that stuff. So figured I'd give you a touch base and give you a little history on it since I didn't get to go in. However, there are other Nike missile bases around, more in Connecticut, Massachusetts, so forth. And in Portland, they have one. And I believe that there's a missile launch site, which I want to go check out. And it seems like it's not caged off and I can get in there. Believe me, I do my homework before I go to these places. People are saying they could get in, this and that. No. So I'm hoping Portland is true and I can get in. And also, I think that's more Glastonbury. It's like Portland, Glastonbury. But I think it's more Glastonbury. But also, there's a memorial site or something which has a warhead there or something like that, and you can stand by or whatever. Hopefully that's still going on. I can check that out. But anyways, I figured I'd share that with you, give you a little history on it since I didn't get to go in and it's probably rather boring. But anyways, there you go, folks. I'm also, since this is I didn't get to go in and it wasn't much drama, I'm going to show you what's up with the front end now and let you guys freaking laugh at me, okay? So I'll get back with you in a minute. Later, folks. All right, folks. Since I couldn't get you into the freaking missile silo, I'll let you guys laugh at me now. Anyways, we're going to come over here to the front end. Let me flip you around. All right. Here you go, folks. You get to laugh at me, all right? Look at this rig job I got for a light. Okay? Here's my other light. Now, obviously, I had the other light here as well. Okay? So there, you get to laugh at me and look at my rig job. Let me flip you back around and explain. All right, anyways, are you guys done laughing yet? Now, anyways, what happened was I was checking my oil one day. I had a friend, Billy, with me, and I was checking the freaking oil, all right? As I was checking the oil, I realized, all right, the things that you, what do you call it? You got the screws and everything that you can adjust the direction of your lights and everything. Well, the ones when I bought her, they were already screwed up. So I mean, the directional and everything of this, and it was insane. But the light over here, the one that I have rigged, was already totally screwed up, and it was really loose and everything. So what I would do is the plastic things that are there on the big screws to hold it in were no longer there. So what I did was I put tape around it and everything, and it held it just fine. There was no problem with it. It was like that for a good couple of years. So anyways, the tape dried up, and I was changing the oil, and I realized, holy cow, this freaking thing is loose. I've got to fix this. So I got done changing the oil. I did everything, checking the oil, Got done with everything. I put the hood down, and I have to fix this. I forgot to fix it. So anyways, it was so loose. As I'm cruising down the road one day, I hear a noise, ding, 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 ding. I'm like, what the hell was that? Something fell off my van, went under the van and everything. I was, what the hell was that? And I didn't realize anything in the road or anything. Nothing seemed wrong. Then one day, I was at the park, and I'm leaving, and I go in front, and then boom, I realize, holy freaking crap, I don't have a lens, and the freaking bulb's gone. So I had to get, luckily, I believe it or not, a friend found that for me, and it actually hooks up to the plug that I have to get it going. Anyways, but and before everybody starts trolling me, yes, I know I could go to a junkyard, but none of the junkyards around here. I've checked all the junkyards around here. Nobody has a Dodge Ram V250 with that light. Okay, so I have tried to find one. I cannot go into the parts store and get one because they do not make them. I have to find one in the junkyard, so I have this one rigged up. What I am going to do is go back to one of the parts stores. It wasn't bought at a parts store. A friend of mine found it somewhere else, bought it real cheap, and then sold it to me very, very cheap. And hey, it's keeping me from getting a tickets. It works, and I'm not getting any tickets. So anyways, I'm going to take it to a parts store, see if I can find one more compatible, anyways, that will hook up, and then do a better job. But anyway, since I didn't get you to the freaking Nike missile silo, I figured I'd let you guys have a laugh at me. All right? So anyways, until next time, don't forget, always forward to the next adventure. The vlog is down.